Hi, everybody, and welcome to Story Group. Let's see what we're going to be reading today. Today, we're going to be reading The Pumpkin Mystery. This is what we call the front cover of our story. The title of our story is The Pumpkin Mystery. The author is the person who wrote the story. The author's name is Carol Wallace. The illustrator is the person who draws all the drawings we see throughout our story. The illustrator's name is Steve Yorkman. This is what we call the title page of our story. We see our title, The Pumpkin Mystery. And this is the page in our story. Today we have a new page to learn about. This is what we call the contents page. Contents is another word for chapters. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters, and each chapter has their own title. Let's see what happens in chapter 1. Chapter 1's title is Too Early for Pumpkins. Let's get started. What's going on out there, Mocha? Asked Scruffy. The cat rubbed against Mocha. The two friends watched through the fence. Daddy opened the gate. Let's get the garden started, he said. Scruffy's tail flipped as he followed Mocha. Are you ready to get to work? Daddy asked Aiden and Leah. Dad, can we plant pumpkins again? This is Mocha. This is Scruffy. The girl is Leah. The boy is Aiden and his dad and mom. Both Leah and Aiden asked a question. They said, can we plant pumpkins? And I flipped my page to continue reading. Sure, but it's a little early, said Daddy. Do you want them for Halloween? Yes, Leah and Aiden shouted, which means they were excited. Pumpkins take about 120 days to grow, Dad said. We need to wait until June. It was fun throwing the leftover pumpkins into the pasture, Aiden smiled. Pasture is another word for fields of grass. You and your pals made a huge mess, Mama said. Mocha rubbed her head against Aiden's hand. We need to get the ground ready for beans and corn today, said Dad. Hey, where are the stakes? Mom called from the shed. Stakes is another word for poles. Flip my page. Mocha ran to the shed. Steak. I love steak. She sniffed and sniffed. Do you smell steak? Mocha asked. They didn't mean food, Scruffy said. Mama is looking for wood things. Why? Mocha perked her ears. First they put the stakes in the ground. Next they stretch string between them. Then they have a line to follow for planting. Come on, Mocha, you can help dig. Mama scooped up Scruffy. She put him in the wheelbarrow. Mama pushed the cat to the garden. Do you think the family is outside or are they inside? Based on what we see a blue sky and green grass. I can say the family is outside. I flip my page to continue reading. Chapter 1. Daddy walked behind the noisy tiller. Dirt rolled from the metal tins. Want to dig for gophers? Scruffy invited. No thanks, I want to dig in this nice soft dirt. The more Dad tilled the ground, the more Mocha dug. Dirt flew. Mocha, stop digging, Daddy finally ordered. But this is fun, Mocha said. Mocha, Daddy shouted. And here we see Mocha digging up all the dirt that the dad is soothing on the ground, is making it nice and clean. And that is the end of our first chapter. Chapter 1 was Too Early for Pumpkins. We talked about how Leah and Aiden, the boy and the girl, wanted to plant pumpkins. but it was a little bit too late since they take 120 days to plant. We talked about how the family was outside, and we can tell based on the blue sky and the green grass we saw. We know that the family was preparing to plant seeds to grow corn. Corn is a type of vegetable. Thanks for following along with Chapter 1.